Ever wondered why the Prohibition era ended in the United States, yet there are still dry counties where alcohol can't be sold? It's all in the nuances of the 21st Amendment. Today we're diving deep into the exemptions of this pivotal piece of legislation. First, a bit of background. The 21st Amendment, ratified in December of 1933, repealed the 18th Amendment, effectively ending national prohibition. However, the text of the amendment also allows states to regulate the transportation or importation of alcohol within their borders. This has led to a patchwork of regulations across the U.S., with some areas remaining dry to this day. The first exemption to the amendment appeared with the passage of the Cullen-Harrison Act a few months before the 21st Amendment was ratified. This piece of legislation legalized the sale of beer and wine with an alcohol content up to 3.2%, even before the full repeal of Prohibition. However, it was not without its restrictions. States had the power to enforce stricter controls if they wished, and many did. The second exemption was established in the mid-20th century, with the advent of blue laws. These laws, which are still in effect in some states, restrict the sale of alcohol on Sundays or specific holidays. The idea behind these laws was to preserve the sanctity of these days, but they also serve as an exemption to the 21st Amendment's general repeal of Prohibition. The third exemption isn't a law, but a Supreme Court ruling. In the case of Granholm v. Heald in 2005, the court ruled that states cannot discriminate against out-of-state wineries. This means that if a state allows its own wineries to ship directly to consumers, it must also allow out-of-state wineries to do the same. Now onto the penalties for violating these exemptions. Violations of the Cullen-Harrison Act could result in fines, imprisonment, or both, depending on the severity of the offense. For blue laws, penalties typically include fines and possible suspension of liquor licenses. As for violations of the Granholm v. Heald ruling, they could result in legal challenges and possible changes to state law. This is the fashionable citizen network. So, to summarize, the 21st Amendment ended national prohibition, but allowed states to regulate alcohol as they saw fit. This led to exemptions like the Cullen-Harrison Act, blue laws, and the Granholm v. Heald ruling. Violations of these exemptions can result in penalties ranging from fines to imprisonment and changes to state law. That's the 21st Amendment and its exemptions for you, a testament to the complex relationship between federal and state powers in the United States. A fascinating bit of history, wouldn't you agree?